Okay, so I believe we got up to 26. So then the next thing is my Final Fantasy 7 Adversary Children, or Advent Children. Loved this DVD. So glad to have that. Then, of course, most people will recognize this. This is one of the many Covert Commander packaging things that you can tell I just needed the figure because I was trying to find the best painted one. And I think I lost it now, but I had everything in here and I hadn't even taken it out. I just got it and took the figure out and everything's still there. So then, of course, got to have another G.I. Joe figure. I got a 25th anniversary cutter right there. Got this from when I went to a friend of mine's Oscar party that he had. This was the Booby Prize. And yay, I got it, but it's because I guessed like 3 of the winning awards or whatever. But there were people that didn't guess even 3 of them. I mean, obviously there was people that guessed more than that, but there were people that didn't even guess 3. So I haven't watched this. It got chewed up a little bit by Duke, so maybe he's agreeing with my friend and saying this is not a good movie. So it's kind of interesting though. It was pointed out that the 2 actors, this woman and this guy in here, which is one of the Baldwins. Yeah, it looks like Stephen Baldwin. He and her are the actual producers, so they use their own money to make the movie that they're starring in. But anyway, so there's that. And then, of course, we went and saw the Clash of the Titans, and we'll see how long I can hold on to these. These are the 3D glasses, and if they keep making these 3D movies, they should all work with this, so I need to save these. They say to recycle them, but they charge $2 to $3 onto your ticket price if you don't have these, so I would just keep them, but I don't know. So there's those. Then I have a Metal Gear 4. Tried to play this game. Obviously, I'm not that good at it or something, but it just came with my PS3, so that's the only reason I have it. So that is pretty random for me. Another one that I love is Strangers with Candy. This is, I'm not sure which season this is. So, season 1 it looks like. So, if you guys have not looked up any Strangers with Candy stuff, as long as you don't get offended too easily and you just like to laugh, this is a great series. Unfortunately, it only lasted 3 years, so that's not around anymore. Then we will go up here, and we have this one. I need to start using it. It's kind of small, but I love these things for like walking to work or anywhere, trying to be healthy. Grab one of these, and I forget how many ounces this one holds. But anyway, so drinking water, that's a good one. Then I have a camera. This one doesn't work, unfortunately. It was only used once on a spouse's field trip, and sand or something got in it, and it didn't work anymore. So it's kind of odd how we hang on to things that don't work anymore. So, and then this guy right here, I don't know the lighting again, is too good, but this is a figure that the Four Horsemen make for their own line of figures on the Fantastic Exclusive website, and this is from the Fantastic Exclusive 3, which is, I guess, the 3rd year that they've been doing their figures. So I have this one, and then I have the other guy, and we're still waiting for his leader to be released, so that's kind of good it hasn't been released yet, because I haven't had the money yet to get all the variants, because that's one thing they do in order to make it profitable, is they make a lot of variants of the same character, because usually it's only one figure mold or variant of a figure mold each year. So anyway, so there's him. And then of course we talked about how I like the Legacy of Kain. So we've got Raziel that was released by, I believe many people call it NECA, so NECA. They released this one. This figure is so much better than the cane that they released for the line, and I really wish, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, that this figure line would have made enough money, or even the games, to warrant more characters, because it would be so great to have all the different Seraphim knights and his brothers and all that stuff. So really sad that there's not many vampire lines out there. But anyway, so there's him. Then this one was just given to us. I don't really understand it. I think my mother-in-law for it, the one that bought me my G.I. Joes in my haul video for my G.I. Joes, but I guess this is a drink dispenser. I don't know if you would put like vodka or something in it, but it just seems kind of like, why would you take the time to fill up this little thing when it only holds how many glasses, So anyway, so there's that. And then of course, if you're a dog owner or cat owner, this is that lint remover tape stuff, so always spending money on a lot of this stuff. Then of course, not counting the bow that's on here, this is a little stuffed animal. We have another one that is even smaller, but with the puppy eyes and everything right there, that totally looks like Dookie. So yeah, without the bow, definitely a good little toy figure of Dookie. And that's my dog, in case anyone's watching this that doesn't know who Dookie is. And then we've got this cell phone here. This is the cell phone I had before the one that I have now, or technically this is the one I had before I lost the phone that replaced the phone that I now have, if that makes any sense. So this is the HTC Pro, and now I own the HTC Pro 2. 2 times now, since the first HTC Pro 2 got lost, or stolen, in my opinion. And then we have one of these. Used to be a fan of the big flip phones, or not big, but the flips. I don't like the flips anymore. I'd rather have a big blocky phone than the flip. And then I have to do a video for this costume, but of course was able to dress up like Cobra Commander, even though I need to get in better shape. So that's the helmet that comes with the costume, but we'll get into that later. Then of course, because I was watching the movie, I had to get the figures, and so this is one Cloud from the Final Fantasy Advent Children DVD and games and Final Fantasy VII and all that. This is the second one that I had to get though, because Dookie got a hold of my first one, and even the bike that he comes with. And if you guys own any of these or have priced any of these, even though they're not 12-inch figures, these things pretty much go for that price. They're expensive. They're like, I don't know, I want to say 30 to 60, if not more, for these figures, but they're really cool. So there's that. And then I was really scared that I wasn't going to get this, and it wasn't just me, it was somebody else on one of the forums. But thankfully the guy came through, and he was just trying to be helpful, and he found a friend that was going to screen these. So for one of the conventions, the idea was that everyone on the forum would go to the convention and wear these t-shirts so that we would all know who we are from the forums. But I've not yet been to a convention, and I don't really know that many people, but had to get this. So this is basically the Devil Dues version of Serpentor on a white t-shirt for the forum, Joe Battlelines, and then it says Real American Site underneath the Joe Battlelines. So I don't know if I got up to 50, but then I was going to show off these pants here. So you can count them, but I'm not really going to show them off. What I wanted to show off was this belt. It's made out of metal as far as I can tell, so I've gotten quite a bit of people commenting on this whenever I would wear this belt. So anyway, there's a belt made out of metal. To give you an idea of how heavy the pants and the belt is, here's our random hanger, and the pants were just hanging on this, and the weight of the belt, what do you call it, stretched it out or whatever. So I don't think that was 50 things, but I think with 2 videos, that's as close as I'm going to get to 50 random things. So hopefully that was alright, and we'll see you all later. Okay, bye.